Welcome to Snapwave Stories Part 2, The Flight. The purpose of a catapult is similar to that of a can opener, to break through the protective layer and expose the soft rewards within the fortress. It is not a pretty device, but there is a certain beauty in its deadly efficiency. Elias aimed to use the catapult more like a postman than a can opener. The diminutive engineer threw himself into the work, focusing entirely on the task at hand. This was how the king found him, with the upper half of his body wedged into the catapult's inner workings. "Elias," the king said, "we've run into a bit of a problem with the plan." Elias wriggled his way out of the catapult's guts, startled, and turned to face the king. He wiped his hands on a much-used rag, giving himself some time to calm down and gain some composure. "Impossible!" squeaked Elias. "I double-checked every equation, triple-checked even. What could possibly have gone wrong?" The king sighed, gazing down at the small but energetic man. "Well, you see, it turns out that the dwarves refuse to be fired out of a catapult. A religious prohibition against tossing of any kind, as it happens. We'll have to find someone else." "We can't. There is no one else small and light enough to make it over. There's no room for error in the calculations." Elias stamped his feet in frustration. "Where could we possibly find anyone the right size and weight?" The king only smiled. After a long moment, horrified realization dawned on the small, light engineer. "Oh, no," murmured Elias. The bundle of mattresses soared gracefully over the wall, fading from sight even as Elias's terrified and joyous scream faded from hearing. The king watched, arms crossed, from atop his horse. Once he could no longer see or hear the engineer, he nodded in satisfaction at a job well done. It was always a pleasure to kill two birds with one stone. The mattresses came down with a whoomph and skidded across the ground, falling apart as they went. Elias rolled out from the wreckage of his soft vessel and onto his back, groaning and shaky. It took him a moment to gain his feet. The little engineer rubbed his eyes to clear them of dust and grit, and got a good look at his surroundings. What he saw was so bizarre that it sent him right back down into a dead faint.